Hello, ladies! Okay, so we have a great start to our makeup process by using great skincare, right? Now we're going to be talking about our primer. Primer is like the perfect bridge between your skincare and your makeup, especially when you use our primer, because our makeup primer is actually infused with amazing skincare, okay? So, this is Silk Primer and Pore Minimizer, okay? It used to be Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer. Now it got revamped this past year, and it is now officially Silk Primer and Pore Minimizer. So I still have some of my old Silky left, but I wanted to show you, I got a sample of the new stuff just so I could try the new formula because it is different and amazing. So they really did a great job upgrading the already amazing formula. So let's chat about what primer is, and do you need it, and what does it do? Okay, primer is not necessary with our makeup. It just depends on what you're looking for, okay? Our makeup will last and stay on your face without a primer. You don't need a primer to make your makeup stay. Before Sen & Gents, when I was using other brands, I needed a primer so that my makeup would actually last all day. It wasn't just so it would look nice, I needed it to last. You don't need a primer to make our makeup last. Our primer is more about making a really flawless finish, okay? If you're watching, let me know down in the comments if you use a primer or feel like you need to use a primer. Okay, so I will say, I don't use our primer that often. That's why I still have this one, even though it's our old formula, because I feel like on the day-to-day basis, especially since I don't have like a day job, I'm not going to work, I'm not trying to look fancy, just my day-to-day around the house, regular foundation is fine. But if I'm going, having a date night when we had the Navy balls, maybe a big holiday like get-together, having photos done, things like that, when you really want a flawless finish, I would definitely suggest using our primer, okay? So this primer, it does say it in the name. It is a pore minimizer, okay? And it also minimizes your wrinkles as well, any little fine lines and wrinkles, okay? So this is gonna go in. You can actually use it a couple different ways. You can use it after your moisturizer, before your makeup, or you can actually use it before your moisturizer as well. Especially if you're more acne prone, this actually has some ingredients that are really great and have really good antibacterial properties, okay? So it actually has aloe vera juice in it, which is good about fighting bacteria. So if you're acne prone, you can put it on as a step right before your moisturizer, and your moisturizer will seal it in and help make sure that antibacterial properties are right next to your skin. So you can do that. And then if you have a really flawless, even complexion and you don't feel like wearing makeup, you can still wear this primer and it's going to help fill in pores and wrinkles. So it's really going to help smooth out your skin. So if you're already okay with what your complexion looks like, but just want it a little bit smoother, you can wear this alone. You don't need to put foundation over it. It will still look really nice alone, okay? And then, you can use it after your moisturizer as well, before your makeup for that nice, smooth finish. So, I have the notes up in front of me because, like I said, they just upgraded the formula, and I want to make sure that I'm talking about the ingredients that are actually in it right now. So, the other amazing thing about this is that it's for every skin type. If you have dry skin, this is amazing. I mean, really, these ingredients are great for no matter what your skin type is. But it has our amazing Nangai oil, which again is really good at hydrating, helping with your skin's barrier to help prevent moisture loss. It also has shea butter in it, so this is really going to be nourishing for your skin as well. And if you have oily skin, it actually has clover extract that's going to help mattify your skin. Okay, and it has ingredients that are going to help absorb excess oil. So if you're oily like me, especially in the summertime, this is amazing. It's going to help absorb excess oil and leave your skin with a really nice matte finish. Okay, so it's really good for whatever skin type you have. Okay, and then what was the other thing? It has ChroNOline in it, which is a peptide that helps reduce the fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, so it's going to really help your skin. Like I said, this is like a skincare as well as like a makeup primer. So it's going to help your skin look younger as well. So what you do, like I said, we've already have our face skincare done, right? So I've already put my moisturizer on and everything. Then you're going to take your primer and put it on. So I'm using this. So when using out of the thing, it's like a half a pump to a pump. And then I focus it on where I have like the pores and the fine lines. And I kind of do it in a downward fashion because you kind of want to fill in those fine lines and wrinkles. And the skin cells and like pores usually open like upwards. So you kind of go down. And the scent is so amazing. It's like super fresh. So it smells amazing. You just go in and then you put it all over. And then you can let it sit for a couple, like 5 to 10 minutes. You don't need to let it sit for like a really long time, but you do want to allow it to really like settle in, I guess, and like sit for a little bit so that when you go in with your foundation, it's going on top instead of getting blended in, okay? So that is our amazing primer. Now, I do want to mention another option. Like I said, I don't use our Silk Primer every day because on an everyday basis, I think our foundation is great on its own. But this is really great for when you want those fine lines and wrinkles and pores to be really blurred and filled in and things like that. So if you don't want to use the primer per se, if you don't want to use Silk, but you still want to have a mattified finish, our Senna Sun, our hydrating facial sunscreen is actually a really great option. So you can use this. You could potentially use this instead of your moisturizer, especially if you're oily, because it has a mattifying finish to it and 4 types of hyaluronic acid in it. So all that amazing stuff that's in climate control, it has 4 different types of hyaluronic acid in it. So it's going to help hydrate your skin and also has a mattifying finish. So if you want a little bit of a mattifying finish without necessarily the pore minimizing benefits, you could wear the sunscreen as like primer instead. And of course, protecting your skin against the sun is really good as well. So this is, it goes on so nice. It doesn't have like a really, like it doesn't smell like sunscreen or anything like that, but it goes on and it will give you a really nice finish as well. I don't know if you can see the difference between this hand that has nothing on it and then this hand that has the sunscreen on it. So that's just another really awesome option for you. It's always good to have more sunscreen protection against the sun. So those are the 2 primer options. So now we have amazing skincare and we have our makeup primer on. So our fine lines and pores have been filled in. We've got a nice matte finish. And now next we will go in with color correcting. So as you can see, I've got a lot of blemishes, so I can't wait to show you how to color correct those in the next step. Bye.